Atlantic Boxing Television. Hello everyone, I'm Peter McGowan with John Horrigan, and we're here with Mr. Bernard Doherty, one of the state boxing commissioners for the state of Massachusetts. Hello Mr. Doherty, welcome.
Hello, thank you. Thanks for having us here. It's exciting tonight. I hear we're going to have a sellout here in Whitman, so boxing's coming back.
Yes sir. Could you please explain to us some of the changes that have occurred in the boxing ring and in the Massachusetts system, please?
Yes, there's been several. One of the biggest changes we can make is right beside me here, if you can see it probably with the camera, is a red and blue light. At the end of each round, we will put on either the red light, the blue light, or both lights to indicate whether there's a draw or the red corner one at the blue corner run. We're the only state in the union that has scoring at the end of each round, and that eliminates a lot of hypocrisy of judges and non-scoring and this type of thing. The round is gone after the first round. The judge goes on to judge the next round. The only round we don't put it on is the last round, so we keep a little of intrigue to see, read the judges' scores, and we will read the judges' scores regardless of whether it's a split decision or a unanimous decision.
And you were explaining to me about the occurrence of a headbutt. Could you please elaborate on that?
Yes, it's interesting. Just recently, headbutting's come into prominence where Chavez and Randall, when they fought just about a month ago, there was a headbutt in the 7th round. If it's an unintentional headbutt within the first 3 rounds and there's damage inflicted, we call it no contest. It's a technical draw, so it's like no fight. If it goes on after 3 rounds and it's a 10-rounder, then the decision goes to the cards if the fight has to be stopped. On an intentional butt, of course, the fight stopped right away if there's damage, and the person that does the butting is disqualified. There's a couple other short things we did, like at the end of each round, where you will tap the canvas real hard to let you know there's 10 seconds left. That enables the referee to get inside, stop the fighting right at the bell, so there's no late hitting after the bell. The other things we've done is in Massachusetts now we have the 3 knockdown rule in effect, so if a person's knocked down legitimately 3 times, the fight is over. We also you can be saved at the bell, so if you get knocked down and the referee is counting to 4 and the bell rings, you can actually, if you can, get back to your corner and fight another round.
Did that happen recently, did it not? And then the boxer came back and won the fight.
Yes, we have a good fighter named La Montagne that fights out of Malden, and he fought recently in a sellout crowd, 6,000 people with Dana Rosenblatt in Malden, and he got knocked out in the 6th round. He was knocked out on his feet, didn't know where he was, staggered back to the corner, and they revived him at the corner. He came out and won the fight. So it was interesting. Again, a fighter can be revived. If, however, he comes out at the end of the beginning of the next round, and he's still sort of knocked out or wobbly, the referee will stop it right away.
And you said, of course, it's the 10-point must system in Massachusetts. And are there any other changes that have been made?
No, but we've given clinics to referees and judges to try to have more consistent scoring. For a while, everyone kept saying, well, everyone sees things differently, but I feel that's not true. I think we should have more consistency in the judging in this state. So we've had clinics working with the judges and telling them, don't be afraid just to score a 10-9 round. A lot of times they give 10 to the winner, 9 to the loser. Well, maybe it should be 10-8. Maybe it should be 10-7. Of course, if it's 10-6, the fight should be stopped anyway. But we have a lot of times at 10-8 rounds where an individual is knocked down and the judges have scored at 10-9. Because they've been doing it for so long. So now we're trying to get them to be more consistent and look to when to deduct points in this type of thing. Or if the referee stops it for headbutt or for low hitting and deducts the point, we want to make sure that the judges do deduct that point in their cards.
That's very interesting, Mr. Doherty. What is the first step towards becoming a judge?
Okay, the judge, we use them in the amateurs, and we have probably 2 or 3 people coming here tonight that want to be aspiring judges. And they will actually judge each fight. And they'll bring their cards over to me at the end of each fight, and I'll critique them and go over it with them. And when we feel they're prepared, we'll use them in probably a low-level fight, and maybe just for an amateur fight till they get widely proficient, and then we'll use them. I am right now trying to get younger, fresher faces in judging because as judges get older, they miss things. Their hearing and their eyesight gets impaired, and if I think that's the case, then we'll retire them and bring in young judges that we hope will give a better decision.
For all you potential boxing judges out there, this is Atlantic Boxing Television. This was Mr. Bernard Doherty, one of the state boxing commissioners. I'm Peter McGowan, he's John Horrigan, and we'll be right back.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.